Tom Izzo could be the football coach though.
Man, shut up, dog. Shut up, dog. Right. I don't even know what he be saying.
Spartan for life.
You don't know what he be saying.
He don't. He just say Spartan, and that's it. It encompasses everything.
Spartan. When they play Ann Arbor, it's gonna be a good game.
Like, nigga, they don't even play series.
Right.
It's like
when they play Ann Arbor, they gonna win.
Oh my god. They probably not even gonna make it over there, man. Bus gonna break down.
They play in East Lansing, man.
Like I said, they bus gonna break down. Lights not gonna turn.
Yeah, they do got it. They owe some money. So
if it ain't Colorado, it ain't nothing. I already put my bet down. They gave 21 points. I'm definitely taking the
21?
points. For Colorado, they 21-point dogs.
oh yeah, I would take
I take that.
because Oregon don't look good either.
Oregon don't got no defense. This will be a shootout. And I'm about to take. I took Colorado on the money line. I took Colorado with the points, and then I took another one for the over under. I think the over is like 80. I was like, yeah, no, it's like 70 and a half, something like that. It's something crazy.
Yeah.
You took that one up?
Yeah, I did 3 separate bets. I ain't doing all. I put my money up.
Hey, I did. I put 50 on the money line.
Did you?
Yeah, 50 to win 340.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Let me do that right now then.
Because if they went straight up, then
yeah,
you Gucci. That's why I'm trying to get. That's why I did the bet separate, because I'm like, I think they're gonna win straight up.
Yeah.
And if I take the points, you know what I mean. So
Right.
I bet more money on the points than I did the money line, because the money line is paying out higher.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
The only thing scared me is their defense, man.
Yeah, they ain't stopped nothing last week, man.
This is just a proof of concept year. Wait till he get the big boys that come there.
No doubt. Get some real players.
The wins he's getting right now was not supposed to happen.
Right. He was projected for 3 wins, and none of them was the first 2 games.
Nope. Right. Especially Nebraska and especially TCU.
Because I didn't even know they hadn't won any games last year.
They won one game.
Yep.
One game
Was
last
it
year.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, before we get into all that, we would like to thank everybody to another edition of No Good Sense. We're joined tonight by special guests. We got Pops in the house. How you doing tonight, Pops?
Doing great.
Let's clap it up for Pops.
Yeah. Hey. Right. Give it a Pops.
Clap it up for me.
Yeah, so, as usual, we like to go around the table and see how everybody's doing. So I guess since you're our special guest tonight, Pop, we'll start with you. How was your week?
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Celebrated my son's birthday with some family and friends. More like family.
Yeah,
Right.
Shout out D Hicks. Shout out D
Yeah.
Hicks.
And
Happy heavenly birthday.
Yes,
Yep,
sir.
happy-
Yes, sir.
keep watching over us. Shit, what else did I didn't do shit else, eh?
It's good being retired, huh?
It is. It's fantastic.
I can't remember what I did. Oh, shit.
I can't. Hung out at the barbershop a little bit, talk shit. Bet against the Lions on Sundays.
You bet against them?
Yeah.
Okay, that's smart.
I'd never take the Lions.
Really?
Never.
Man, he been in this game too long.
I mean,
Never.
This is different.
see, you know when I take the Lions, I take the Lions when I got points and I know that they're supposed to lose. Like I should have took away a Kansas City game, but I missed my betting window.
Okay.
But I was playing at the Taco because the points I think was like 5.
Right.
So I was like, that's serviceable. Kelsey's out, you know what I mean? We'll see. But if anytime the Lions got where it's like, yo, man, they about to play Philly. They can't beat Philly. That's a game the Lions gonna play tough, and either they're gonna win or it's gonna be a close loss.
Well, I'll tell you something about the Lions, and it's been like this for the last few years.
Who they play this week?
Atlanta.
Watch them lose this fucking game.
So what they
shit.
usually do is play to the level of their competition.
There you go.
That's usually what they do.
They're Dallas of the North.
They didn't play to the level of Kansas City.
They kind of did.
No, they didn't.
stepped it up.
What 19? What's his name?
Darius Toney.
That fool. He a pass went through his hands. That was pick 6.
Hey, listen.
3 first downs. We were screaming, "I'm open! I'm open!"
That ain't their fault.
Oops.
That ain't the Lions' fault. The dude dropped the ball.
I know.
So I mean, they stepped it up though. They
It
played
might
a
be
good
their
game.
fault. It might be their fault he dropped the ball.
Because while they did drop the ball, Lions still had to score on the other end.
They did.
So
I mean, I don't. They can score. They could always, even with Stanford, they could score. But and they could score 40 points. But they was allowing 50.
No, that's true. That's true.
So you can score all the points.
And their problem before was it's not been this season so far, even the end of last season, is they only played one half of football.
Right.
They either played the first half or the second half.
Right.
But you wasn't getting both.
And that Carolina game proved it all because that was the game that they lost to not go to the playoffs.
That's the one that made you not pay me my money.
Yep.
I got sleep amnesia.
Sleep amnesia. Damn.
Why he wake?
Right. Sleep amnesia, not apnea.
Not
Sleep
amnesia.
I'm sleeping forgetful.
I'm glad I'm not a bookie. I'd have broke your legs, bro.
Right. Big Earl would have been seen him.
Look,
Right.
it's coming,
Took
dog.
a whole season,
It's
whole
coming,
season,
it's
dog.
coming, dog. It's
Anyway, how was your week, Chris? How was your week, C? How was your week, man?
week was good. I'm tired though, bro. I ain't even lie. I'm tired. Flower shop, work, man. Back to the same thing. You know, so but I love helping mom. So that's it. So,
What about you, D?
Oh, that's a Reggie week, man. You know, it's like happened. You know what I mean, got a game tomorrow for the kids.
oh, shoot.
So
Time is the game.
1:00 in Livonia.
Okay.
I got questions later
Yeah, you can have questions. You got questions.
from last week. Now I got questions.
What happened last week?
Did you didn't nut up or nothing this week?
Oh, that nigga gone.
Yeah, remember he took his kid, ball playbook, went home.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got rid of all them motherfuckers. Each and every one of y'all Chaldeans, get the fuck off. Y'all come over here with that racist shit.
Yeah, no.
Got rid of all of them. This week I had to do shit. I dropped my kid off and chilling. Right? I like these coaches. They like me too, so we good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, I had a pretty good week myself. Like Pop said, hung out at the cemetery. You know, my brother's birthday. It's a good time. We got faded out that boy, man. I was faded driving home.
Right.
Yeah, I was feeling good.
I was cool.
Yeah, I drink a lot of tequila, Pops.
Speaking
Drinking a lot of Woodford Reserve.
Yeah.
of tequila, we got some blue nectar out here today.
Blue Nectar.
It's just actually pretty smooth. First time.
What made you choose that?
I ain't never had it before.
Okay.
That's the sole reason.
Okay. It's nice. Bluish tint bottle.
See, I was gonna say something. Mel Tucker never had it before either.
That is. I mean,
That motherfucker Mel Tucker.
hell, you dumb motherfucker.
God,
Damn.
that's crazy. Oh well. So what we got for the night, D? What we got on the board, man?
Well, you know, it's college football season, so we got to talk about Colorado, the HBCU of the West.
Colorado.
Yep. They the HBCU of the West now. They just got more niggas on their team than Jackson State.
Right. Does Jackson State even have a team this year?
Yeah, they actually solid.
They filled the team.
They solid.
Okay.
But so they 3-0. They play Oregon next actually tomorrow, 3:30 Eastern. Colorado's ranked 19, Oregon is 10. If Colorado pulls this win off, this shit should put them at least in the top 15.
Top 15, yeah.
Top 15.
No doubt.
Depending upon how everybody else games go.
But
But
depending on how they play. If they whoop
even if they
Oregon
win,
ass-
if they win by a
if they
field
win.
goal.
if they whoop their ass, then they really gonna jump.
Yeah,
Oregon.
but if they
That's
win
what I'm
even
saying.
by a field goal,
Yeah, they gonna jump.
they'll at least
Yeah.
be top 15.
But if they whoop, they gonna jump to probably 13. I'm thinking.
I think they might jump to 10. It depends on it, like Clemson and Alabama. The rest of, like SEC got a tough week this week. You know, they got a lot of
Where did
interleague
Bama
play.
go?
Bama got a loss already.
I know.
15.
Oh, they 15.
15.
Yeah,
Damn, they 15.
yeah. This probably the lowest I've seen them since
Ever.
2005.
Yeah.
Since Saban been there at least.
Yeah.
You know, the loss, and then they didn't play that good against mediocre team last
Yeah.
week. And
Yeah. So, you know, Colorado's 1-11 last year. Last week's game in Boulder drew 9.3 million viewers, making it the most watched late night college football game ever,
Wow.
like in history.
Wow.
So,
I believe because I watch and I don't watch college ball.
yeah, I stayed up to watch the end.
Yeah.
Till
And
2 o'clock.
it was good. It was like some games you'll cut it off. You're like, I'll come back. No, You
Right.
couldn't cut it off because
Right.
it was like, bam.
You ain't want to miss it.
Yeah.
You ain't want to miss it. People salty. I'll call my pops the next day. He was like, man, I fell asleep at like 1:30. I was like, man, I pushed through. It's a
Man,
good
you know
game.
what? Was it?
Double
Yeah.
overtime. Shador did work, dog.
I
He went to
know.
Brady mode.
It's a shootout, but damn, that ain't no defense out there, Bubba.
Nah.
Nah.
See, that's the misconception. it was crazy good defense for the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, and then
Fourth quarter,
overtime.
like with the last 11 minutes left, Shador turned into
Man,
a
Man, but you
Something
gotta
else,
give
Dion told his other son, man, like, y'all ain't stopped nothing all night.
Hey,
So,
you gotta give it to number 14 for Colorado State, though, man.
Yeah.
He was giving
He was
it to
getting
him.
But they was killing them with crossing routes. That's only with runs, drag routes,
right.
cross routes, and that they was playing so shallow because they didn't want to
Yeah.
get beat. So Oregon probably gonna do the same thing. They're gonna dink and dunk them up the field, and whoever got the ball last, like you just can't fuck up. Whoever fuck up first gonna lose.
I don't know who that first.
Oregon, to me, is like another TCU because they don't look that good, but they might show out because they're at home too.
Yeah.
And it's just Oregon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
My thing is, it's the hype. It's a hype train. Everybody knows Shador. Shador can ball. We know Travis Hunter can ball, even though he out.
Jimmy Horn.
Jimmy Horn, that kid Weaver in the backfield,
Xavier
Cole. Like a lot of these kids is like that transferred over. It's like, man, I don't want a fucking red shirt behind this guy another year. I don't want to sit behind this guy because he's a senior. I'm out. And they came over and they balling. And I understand. I don't now. They got these next 3 games. If they win 2 out of 3, they still in position to possibly make a playoff run because of the rest of their strength of schedule.
You know what? But this year ain't even for a
Right.
playoff year.
I'm not even thinking
Yeah,
about that. If they hit 8 wins, 7-8 wins, bro, it's a success. Next year,
It's,
But see,
after that
it's already
recruiting,
a success.
But even talking
Yeah,
about
it's
this
already-
year, though, you got the running back is coming back tomorrow. McCaskill's coming back.
Yeah.
So then they got another linebacker that he was a high recruit too. He coming back tomorrow.
Yep.
So it's like they ain't even have everybody yet, and
So what you're saying is they're gonna be at full strength tomorrow.
they still ain't gonna be at full
they
strength.
ain't
'cause
even,
Travis
they
Hunter
still
out.
missing a couple more players. So it's just like, I mean, that was a smart move because you want to get rid of the players you don't need, and you want to bring in whatever. Some coaches don't do that. Some programs don't do that. He did
Alabama
that, and
don't.
it looks amazing right now. Like,
Okay.
80 plus new kids.
yeah,
80.
Yeah.
Bro, that's like a 90% turnover, bro.
yeah.
That's
And
more than half your team, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then other coaches started like Dabo Sweeney had jumped in the transfer portal trying to get players. A couple like
But yeah, but
if you ain't
think about
transferring,
it, like,
if you ain't in the transfer portal, you
why
ain't
am I gonna
trying.
keep this quarterback I really don't want? You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Like, yeah.
The quarterback that they booted off Colorado was fucking Matt Hasselbeck's son.
Mm.
He a
Oh, I
legacy
didn't know
kid.
that.
Yep. He a because his daddy went to Colorado as well.
The legacy is dead.
Legacy gone.
Matt Hasselbeck wasn't nothing special anyway.
He's still a legacy quarterback at
I
your
mean, I
father's
get
school.
that.
And then here comes Di. He's like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Go play at Colorado State.
All right,
Go
peace
play
out.
Colorado. The
Colorado.
Colorado of Ohio.
A&T.
Shit.
What prime thing I'm bringing in Louis?
I'm bringing Louis.
And my thing is, I think people overestimate them, and I think Oregon is going to fall. It's a trap game for Oregon.
I'm gonna tell you, Oregon gonna come out,
Yeah,
doing
chirping.
yapping, and talking.
It's a trap game. They go get a bunch of personal fouls, just
I
like
don't-
Colorado State.
I don't think
You
they're
know
gonna do
what?
that.
I don't know,
I don't think they're
dog.
gonna do that. I think they just watched another team do that and realized that ain't
That
it.
ain't the way to go.
Colorado State had that game won.
They
Yeah,
did.
they,
had that
they
game
got
won.
Shador mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got mad. It was over.
Yeah.
It was over. That kid bad, dog.
If I was him, I would leave this year only if Caleb Williams leaves. If Caleb don't leave, I wouldn't leave because he don't need the money. He's not a poor kid. Plus, he number 1 in NIL. He's making $5-point-something million this year in NIL.
But no, think
So
about what if you do stay. Like,
No, I understand about the risk of getting hurt, but you coming from money, you got commercials, you got NIL, you making your own bread. Even if you get hurt, you have enough of a bag and enough talent and clout that you still gonna get to the NFL. You still gonna make it. But my thing is, if Caleb Williams go first, right? You know they're gonna take Caleb Williams first. He got all the hype too. They'll take him first. And he's gonna end up somewhere like fucking Arizona or Chicago. Not real talk. Chicago, some bullshit. And then-
Chicago, it's over. Dog.
yeah, but then you look at the teams after that. Giants, Jets. You go into a big market. If you fall to the Jets will trade up to get Shador.
Right.
You go to the Jets, they probably gonna be at the bottom of the pack anyway. Zach Wilson ain't shit. Aaron Rodgers is out. They're not gonna get another quarterback that's gonna do nothing unless you
Hey,
trade
they
for
get
Kirk
Shador
Cousins.
next year. That would be
Yeah, So if you end up drafting second or third as a New York Jets,
that shit ain't happening.
Why ain't it? Why ain't it?
Just because it ain't happening.
Unless the Packers own that draft pick. But outside of that,
Jets will not draft Shedeur.
Shit. You fooling. You fooling. Who else will be bottom of the
There's
pack?
only one team that won't draft him.
That won't.
You
That
gonna
won't
send the
draft.
Lions.
You know what I'm gonna say, Sue.
The Lions.
The
The
Lions.
Lions. The
Because it makes
Lions.
too much sense to draft.
The Lions
makes too
will do
much
some
sense.
dumb shit like that.
The two places you don't want to end up, fucking Cleveland and Arizona. Anywhere else right now?
nigga, Chicago is ass,
Chicago.
man.
We'll ask Chicago, but the reason I didn't throw Chicago in there is because of the market. They're a big market. That's it.
But you
And I
going in
think
that
Shedeur
team,
got
though,
enough
that
clout.
team it sucks.
No,
dog.
but I think if you get Shedeur, you're gonna get. He come with enough hype train. You know who his dad is. You probably gonna get him whatever coach you want.
You know where you going?
Yeah.
Dallas.
Shit.
I put fingers crossed. What Jerry Jones gonna
Dallas.
do with that, nigga? I'm trading
Hey.
every
Dallas.
first pick for the next 10 years.
Hey,
nigga.
Jets, I'll trade you Dak Prescott.
Right.
I'll trade you. Yep.
They gonna get Dak the fuck up out of there.
Yeah,
dog.
get CD Lamb.
Now we
get
can't
another
CD Lamb.
Dak is in his Dak. This
He done. This is
Dak
last
done.
year.
Yeah, this done.
I think this is
Dak's
last year.
done.
If he don't win a Super Bowl, that nigga done.
He done.
He
They're not gonna
done.
win
That's why they
Super
brought in Trey Lance.
He done.
Yeah, Trey Lance.
Trey Lance.
too.
Trey Lance just lost his job to Brock Purdy.
Hey, Brock Purdy balling.
And
though.
Brock Purdy balling.
Brock Purdy balling.
But where did Brock Purdy come from?
Purdue.
Like, no, I'm just saying,
Oh.
where did he come from, dog?
I
Like,
don't
you know
know.
what I'm saying? Ain't nobody heard no Brock Purdy.
Yeah, I didn't even know who the fuck he was.
He just came in balling instantly.
Yeah.
Now, was this Trey Lance's? That was his first or second year last year.
second.
Trey Lance. That was
Yeah.
the second year.
So he get hurt.
First year
every
he didn't play because he played preseason, got hurt.
Right. And Garoppolo took back over.
Yeah.
And then he played
Nick
last
Garoppolo
year.
got hurt.
He played last year. No, last year is when Garoppolo got hurt.
They all got hurt.
No,
They
Lance
all
got hurt
they all
first
got
in the
hurt.
first game.
Yeah.
And then Garoppolo got hurt.
And then Purdy
So you
came
get
in.
hurt in the first preseason game and the first regular.
He injury pro. I wouldn't even have traded for him. I'm like,
No.
yo, this,
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
Like, nah,
Dallas, but see, Dallas had the tank to get
That
him.
was to make Dak like step his ass up. Like
Dallas ain't got the tank to get him.
If Dallas gets Shedeur, dog, I'll get
Because
the Shedeur
like you
jersey,
said, they already
dog.
gonna trade for him.
They're not gonna get him.
They're
Though.
gonna trade
They're gonna
up.
end up in like New Orleans.
dog, I'm
New
telling you.
Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans. Look, New Orleans got Derek Carr.
Let me tell
They're
you
gonna
what's
end
gonna
up
happen.
6-11, middle of the pack. They probably gonna end up drafting about 8th, 7th, or 8th.
Yeah.
Derek Carr ain't.
Yeah,
tell you
he's
what's
not the
gonna happen.
answer, but you'll
Yeah.
sit Shedeur behind the. I thought, see, you sit
See, that's
Shedeur behind him
exactly
for 1
what's gonna
year.
happen with Dallas.
Huh?
Jerry Jones gonna hire Deion Sanders in 2 years.
Man, stop to hear this.
Nah, come on, man.
So
Shedeur gonna already be there. He gonna reunite it.
Yeah, him and Sanders gonna be in the news every week.
Yep.
I see enough Cowboy shit on first take of that already. I'm good.
Yeah.
We don't need Deion there too. I'll take Sanders. I'll take Shedeur at
Would you take
Dallas.
Shiloh?
Shiloh. He's solid. He's like a third rounder.
yeah, man, Jerry Jones do whatever, man.
I'm
You can't. I'm trying to tell you.
Look,
man, Jerry
that
Jones
nigga,
do
he talking
whatever.
about winning Super Bowls. He just want to win headlines. That's it.
Nah, as long as he's fill up that damn stadium, man, every week.
They worth $9 billion.
And you get the motherfucking cheap seats, $300-something.
Yep.
The cheap seats,
The
dog.
cheap seats in Colorado, $512.
Man, fuck out of here.
$512.
Nah,
I said, how much is
Colorado.
the student discount? The nigga said
Nah, if
10.
you're a
No,
college student,
Who
Because it's the first year that they
got
sold out.
$500, dog, for a game nowadays, dog? That's stupid.
Who
got that?
apparently, plenty of people, because that shit was sold the
Raiders?
fuck out.
$500.
Raiders,
what game was sold up?
Rams,
Colorado.
That's
Oh, nigga,
ridiculous, man.
You go to
Colorado
that
game
game,
was sold out.
you liable to see everybody.
Michigan State is over $100.
Wait,
And
the
them
Lions
niggas
are
suck.
over $100.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Lions over $100. No, I can't go there. Come on, the niggas suck. They suck. He don't even go to the games. He's like, nah, they don't win.
I ain't go this.
He's like, I'm going for basketball. I ain't going for the fucking football games.
The concession stand doesn't even open at the Michigan State game, dog.
The niggas don't even sell alcohol.
Nobody's there.
They don't even sell alcohol. It's
They
like,
just-
why even show
They
up?
just
Hey,
pass cups
It's
of
this-
water like
this
communion.
down year for the program. Y'all know when we come back, we will win. We do beat Ann Arbor all the time. No problem beating Ann I don't even know what their real name is. Just Ann Arbor.
National champion is fine.
So, remember during Corona, there was remember those NFTs? Everybody saw the NFTs.
Yeah, non-fungible tokens.
Yes. Well, according to NFC scan report published by Business Insider, out of the 73,000 NFT collections that they looked at, 69,000 of them, or slightly over 95%, have a market cap of zero.
Yeah.
I mean, it ain't worth shit.
Ain't worth a damn thing.
Niggas paid thousands of dollars.
Thousands of dollars. People took contracts in NFTs, man, and now they ain't worth nothing.
Bad shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In 2022, the NFT market had a monthly trading volume of $2.8 billion. It is now worth nothing.
You know what? Give me an NFT right now, dog. Just hold on to it.
For what?
Because some stupid gonna happen.
It is.
And it's gonna blow back up, dog, real quick.
I think so.
Let me tell you, it's gonna happen just like Bitcoin.
Bitcoin didn't lose all its market cap.
Man, Bitcoin when it came out, it started slow, and then all of a sudden it just blew up overnight.
Yeah, and it took a dip, and because it's regulated, it's leveling itself out. But
I mean, now, but dude, it blew years ago.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
What's keeping this?
This was a fad. This was like
this is GameStop.
This is that's exactly what it was. NFTs was GameStop. That's exactly what they was.
It's gonna come back, dog. Straight up.
GameStop didn't come back.
No, I'm talking about this right now. Currently,
All right.
GameStop.
So wait, who?
I put money on this too. How long you
I
think
got
it's
a
gonna take to
question,
come
man.
back?
Man, let me tell you something. If it take a year, I'm good, dog. Because guess what? NFT is it's worth nothing.
You know what?
It's worth nothing.
If you die before me, I'm gonna bury you with that NFT because it'll be worthless.
You can't.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put it on a digital wallet
Right.
and I'll put the fucking laptop in your casket.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you're gonna die with this fucking NFT that ain't worth shit.
Let me tell you something.
Okay,
nigga. Because you want to be petty, I'm gonna be petty too. Okay, what I'm gonna do is my soul is gonna infiltrate the computer.
Total recall ass nigga.
I'm gonna email myself.
You gonna open the
You gonna open up a poltergeist, motherfucker?
Bam, nigga. Like shit.
How about that, motherfucker?
So wait, I got a question. So a lot of people invested, right? So who's getting the money that?
So the NFT, basically somebody made a piece of digital artwork. So let's say I made an NFT of this fucking Simply bottle. All right.
Yeah.
I sold this fucking NFT to you. And with the NFT, you get exclusive access to this clubhouse room that has celebrities in it. Right. So, but now you paid $2,500 for this NFT clubhouse room. All right, cool. People are in there, but ain't nobody fucking talking to you. Right. Then now the fucking niggas left the clubhouse room. So now the $2,500 I got is still worth $2,500 or whatever.
Yeah.
You just got this piece of shit that ain't worth shit. Here you go. Thanks, pal.
Because
nobody
else wants it, so you can't.
Exactly.
Whoever created it gets the money, but then he can bail out whenever he wants to, right?
He don't have to bail out.
It's not a bailout. It's a transaction. It's like
Right.
buying a car.
You bought that piece of artwork. You're the only person in the world that got that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
You're the only person in the world that has the original.
Yeah.
Anybody else that sees your profile or sees that picture can take a screenshot of it and put it on their thing.
Yeah.
So essentially, it's like nobody gives a fuck about a digital card.
Right.
Yeah,
So
it's not.
basically, you out $2,500.
Yeah. You just gave me money. It was like, all right,
Right.
dumbass.
Damn.
All of them, dumbass. My cousin included, because his ass spent money on boy. Stupid.
You didn't get
I
one.
don't understand the.
I was trying to make them.
Right. We're trying to make them.
Bad as shit to me. Niggas might eat.
Everybody.
It's not for us.
It's like the Michael Jackson jacket, you know.
I want to create an AI.
Everybody, I gotta get one. I gotta get one, and because Derek wanted one,
I'm sure.
and I was like, "Tell
I
you
wanted
what,
one.
if they wearing it next year, I'll buy you one." And they wasn't wearing shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They probably spent $200-$300 on that fucking jacket.
I didn't.
That jacket was
Oh,
expensive.
I know. I mean, it was an expensive jacket, is what
Right.
it be. I ain't asked for one. I was too young for that shit.
I wonder if my cousin still got hers.
I wanted the owl sign too, though.
Hey, everybody, Allison's, Averex's, and Pelly's.
Pelly.
That was
Pelly
those
was so
dudes.
cold, man. It was so deep up in here, man. Pelly.
I
Doug.
still got mine.
Pelly made you look
You
like a
still got
thug.
yours?
Still got mine. I
Pelly
still
made you
wear
look
it.
like a thug. That shit made you look
Hey.
like you had about 10 extra pounds of muscle, dog.
I still got my Buttersoft Pelly 25th anniversary hip hop joint, dog. Straight up.
We up to
Right
the
there.
50th. We up to the 50th now.
Right, that boy classic, son.
Nigga, you
That
might be
shit
able to. You might
classic,
be able to
son.
sell that.
I know anybody want to buy it, hit me up.
I don't know where my Pelly's at.
Huh?
Sell it to see for $25.
Right.
2,500.
You might can sell that bitch.
I might. Let's see. Let's see.
All right, so we got Nicki Minaj's husband. Is nigga Kenneth Petty.
Nigga, petty as hell. Where's petty ass?
He's been sentenced to 120 days of house arrest for reporting himself and 2 associates threatening to kill Offset on Instagram. Petty went to a hotel he believed Offset was staying in and broadcasted his threats outside. Well, as he stood outside, and Petty is heard saying, "Offset, where you at?" With a friend adding, "Plan that vacation now. You're going to be planning your funeral." Then Petty recently completed a 1-year home detention. He's on probation for 3 years for not registering as a sex offender. Like, so anyway, it was later discovered that Offset was not at the hotel, but actually on a private jet on his way to the Colorado football game. Observers believe this incident is likely to a long-running beef between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, and Petty is just kind of inserting himself into it. So basically, this nigga is riding a P-Jet to Colorado, and you out here in the cold.
Yeah, because he was in Colorado.
Yeah, at the game.
You know,
And you out here at the cold in the hotel. So where you at?
you know
I'm at the
what?
game.
You know what? This nigga living his best life. And you sitting up here trying to be on some dumb shit.
You inserting yourself in
Over
some female
something
beef.
that ain't got nothing to do with you, dog.
Nicki might leave him for this.
Like, why are you in this, dog? Like, you living good right now. Why do you even want to do this? I don't know. Nicki Minaj be testing niggas' manhood or something. I don't know, dog. Every nigga be trying to jump off the boat and shit.
Like,
man.
I mean, that's her
You
husband,
got to
but
feel like a dumbass though, dog. Like,
and
nigga,
hold
I'm
on.
outside the hotel. Nigga, I'm in Colorado.
Part two is, I want to know is, has Kwame still not taught us anything? Have we still not learned? Why in the fuck do people do stupid shit and record it so that everyone can see that they're doing stupid shit?
Ego.
So
And
wait,
they
they
get-
recorded
Ego
their
and
own?
insecurity.
What?
He recorded his own shit.
Who?
Her husband.
Yeah, he recorded talking shit like, where you at? We outside, woo out the bam. You know what I'm saying? Where you at? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he's stupid.
I'm like-
recorded
No,
like
it's
so,
a-
or
No,
somebody-
that-
No, he
That
didn't.
nigga don't got no fans.
Right, what
He's
the
a
fuck?
pedophile.
What do you do?
I'm sorry, he's a sex offender. I don't know if he's a
Same thing.
pedophile. He's a sex offender.
He's a
Record-
pedo.
So this is what we do now. We incriminate our own selves.
That's what-
That's what,
that's
that's
everybody
what
does.
niggas have always done.
That's
Okay,
exactly
it's just
what.
like,
It's like a
drug, it's just
competition,
like
like-
drug dealers. It's just like people that want to be thugs. I'm gonna show a picture on Facebook of me holding a gun. Wow. Damn, how did I get caught?
You guys to be a dumbass.
It's like, I don't want somebody to know what I got.
Exactly.
Stupid.
It's like, I ain't gonna lie, man. I tell people close to me, man, they get mad at shit. I be like, look, dog, if you mad at somebody, you talk to them one-on-one and say whatever the fuck it is you want to say. Because at that point, it's just he say, she say.
Right.
Yep.
Don't ever text nothing.
Yep.
Don't ever text nothing. Matter of fact, don't say nothing in front of anybody else. You know what I'm saying? You tell that motherfucker up close, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Right.
I'll tell you what, you keep talking that shit, you gonna find 2 hot ones. Only person that heard me say it was him. Right? Man, this motherfucker's stupid, dog. I'm gonna record this shit. I'm gonna leave a voicemail too or something.
I'm gonna put this shit on Instagram.
Right.
So wait,
I gotta show the
they-
world.
Were they
Right.
even in the hotel or they were just outside?
Niggas was outside.
It was literally outside, dog. In like a desolate area. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, even if Offset was there, why would he be in that area? Like,
Why would
everywhere
it be in
to
the
be?
middle of the street at 2:00 in the fucking morning?
It
Like,
looked like an alley too. I'm like, dog, what the fuck is you doing?
I don't even think he was there. I think that nigga was in the Bronx somewhere. Probably in Red Hook or some dumb shit. Recording.
Getting the chopped cheese and shit.
And this nigga on a
was
PJ.
he was he supposed to be in Atlanta?
I don't fucking know.
Because
That nigga's, he's supposed to be Colorado. He
right.
was on a PJ in Colorado where he was supposed to be.
Because if I had a choice between New York and Atlanta, I'm gonna be Atlanta. I'm sorry, but
I mean, summertime in New York is a different animal, though.
I mean, exactly.
Atlanta always warm. Summertime in New York.
I mean, it's changing now though. So you know what I'm saying? It's time to transition.
New York niggas be acting weird now, dog. Like,
yeah.
I don't know when y'all niggas got so sensitive. Be like, I don't get it. Y'all acting real Connecticut right now.
Nigga said Connecticut. Dog.
Word, like real, like on some Hartford shit, like Hartford.
Yeah, I've been through Hartford, dog.
You know what? I used to work with a nigga from Hartford. You know this nigga called that shit the heartbeat. I was like, nigga, don't talk to me ever while we work together.
Let me
Shit,
Man, every time I saw this nigga, I'd be like, boom, 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 boom. Like, what the fuck?
let me
Dumbass
tell you about Hartford, man. So my uncle used to stay there, right? And he used to stay like downtown and shit. So downtown was cool, you know. And it's like you drive, and it's almost like it's like a fade because like you cross this one street, dog. After you cross this one street,
Yeah.
everything changed.
literally one street, man. It is everything changes, man. Like everything changes. It goes from like night to dark. You be like, damn, what happened to the time? You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, like
It's the quantum realm.
it really. I was like, what in the hell, man?
It's
Time
like
Like,
that in every city though.
nah, man, nah.
Time and space don't matter in Hartford.
You see how it's hardwood in town? Like that's how that shit was. Okay, like it's just like
There are only two places I've ever been to in my life where time and space did not matter. It was Hartford, Connecticut, and Gary, Indiana. It's
Gary,
the only two
Indiana,
fucking
man.
places.
Nothing exists in Gary,
Nothing
Indiana, man.
exists.
Nothing exists.
Oil refineries.
The oil refinery.
Oil refinery and one factory at Michael Jackson's house. That was all that was there.
Right.
That was there. I went through. It looked like The Walking Dead downtown. That shit was ridiculous. Hartford's not dead, but the people are.
Yeah.
Like they.
Seriously, man. It's like
Drug.
it's like the land of the hopeless, dog. It's like
They in Hartford. Shit.
now, hold
There's
on.
nothing to do, but you only like 30 from the city. That's the crazy part. Like you're not far from Manhattan.
You know who else is like that too? Baltimore. You come outside a nice hotel and then you just in the ghetto. As soon as you
That's true. As soon as you turn the corner,
It's like
The Wire.
DC.
It's like DC.
DC is like
DC. They've
They
like the wharf.
gentrified.
They redid the wharf. When the last time you been?
that. It's been years.
Go. You should go back because the wharf is completely different now. They got fancy hotels, casino over there. It's nice. It's nice. They
You know Trump brought us people in and they did it up.
nigga, it's some nigga shit.
So wait,
Yeah.
Baltimore is like everywhere. Like it's
Nigga, Baltimore to a hood near you is Baltimore.
Let me
Like,
tell you.
that's-
Let me tell you something. Just don't go to Baltimore. There's no
Just
reason
watch
for you
The
to go to
Wire.
Baltimore.
Watch
I
The
love
Wire.
Hey,
I love
The Wire was accurate as fuck.
Accurate
it
as
was
fuck,
accurate as
dog.
fuck.
Yes,
Like,
it was to the T.
it was accurate as fuck. Like I got cousins that live over there. Like
Yeah.
nigga, they be like, yeah, there's another motherfucking body. It's like niggas be in the fucking abandons. Everything is boarded up. You can bet money. There's motherfucking body in there.
In that band, though.
Bet money.
Man, I might have to watch The Wire again.
Cause
how
that
you
shit started creeping everywhere. That shit was in Brooklyn. That shit was in Newark. That shit was fucking Boston was tripping like that.
Yep.
Everybody was
Yep.
boarding up abandons off that shit. Because they knew it's like, don't nobody gonna go in there. They gonna think the city did it.
Yep.
They'll put an X on it like it's supposed to be demolished or whatever. And the body's just sitting there in decays, dog. Like it was so many bodies they was turning up. Just pull it out.
Wouldn't that
Man.
smell be putrid though? Like,
Nobody lived there.
Right.
And it stink anyway.
It's like a whole
Yeah.
row of bandos, man.
Yeah, bro. It's like, nigga, it was like in Jersey, there's this project it's called Little Bitty. It's used to be Little City, but now it's all blood territory. It's Little Bitty.
Okay.
There's abandoned houses
That's real talk.
around the fucking property. I kid you not. There's shallow graves around all that bitch.
damn.
Dead ass.
Literally.
Dead ass, dog.
Literally dead ass
Look,
around there.
I had to go get my cousin out that bitch one time. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I had to go get him and my cousin out that bitch one time. And he's like, yo, Will, man, we fucked up. I was like, I mean, this is when we had prepaid minutes and shit. So, you know, if you calling me, it was an emergency. Yeah. Like,
No, if you answered, it was an
word, like, they called me like 3 times. Like, yo, man, we out here. at the biddy. I was like, the fuck you doing at the biddy? He's like, yo, we was trying to get this girl and shit. Da, 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 da. I was like, nigga. And I was like, who you with? They told me who they with. I was like, all right, I'll be over there, bro. I pulled up. I have my see. I'm not gonna go too deep. It's say I knew enough people to they got to pass. They ain't gonna see that girl. They got to leave.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't never been back.
Yeah,
ever. They don't even go around that neighborhood.
Little bitty.
The biddy dog.
Yeah, I want to go to the bitty.
Nope. Anyway,
that kind of sound like the Brewsters and the.
Make sure I put that on the list.
Jeffries back in the day.
Jeffrey, oh man, Jeffries.
Hey, we used to hear about y'all. We used to hear about y'all niggas out easy. It was like y'all niggas. There's two things they say about Detroit niggas back home where I'm from. They say, don't fuck around. Three things actually. Don't fuck around Detroit bitches because they cut you.
These side bitches.
Yeah, like all bitches except the Southfield ones. Yeah. Detroit niggas is fucking crazy. They all carry. What the fuck was the third thing? Something about the east side.
Cool, but you better show some respect, man, or you get your ass stomped out.
Yeah.
Nah, that's everywhere. It's something about the east side. I can't fucking remember. But y'all niggas is fucking wild. Like we know y'all niggas is fucking wild. Ohio niggas is crazy too. Yeah, oh, fuck with y'all niggas. We don't fuck with Virginia Beach niggas because they don't give a fuck. It's like they don't have nothing to live for. They don't. Ain't nothing. The Virginia Beach is trash. I'll just put that shit out there. Like, it's a horrible place.
I know.
It's a horrible place to live.
Jesus Christ.
God damn. I see where the clips came out. It was like, I don't know how Pharrell made it. He must be from North Carolina. He must be from North Carolina or North Virginia. He from Nova. Yeah, Wale.
Yeah.
Go saved his life. So anyway, man.
Yeah, what else we got, man?
We got El Chapo's wife.
El Chapo.
Fuck. So she was released from federal custody after a 3-year federal prison sentence.
Okay.
For helping him run his multi-billion-dollar criminal empire.
Okay.
Plan a prison escape and money laundering. It's a real bitch. She educated. And she's a strategist.
And she's smart. You know, El Chapo got billions. Did you hear that? Did you hear what she said?
Billions.
Did you hear billions?
She got billions.
Right. Multi-billions.
And she's a strategist. She got you out of jail. She broke you out of jail, dog.
Yeah. But you know, he's known for breaking out of jail. You got billions of dollars. It ain't hard to break out of jail.
Nigga, I'll break El Chapo out of jail.
You don't need billions.
No, but I'm saying
I'm looking at these niggas from Pennsylvania.
He could have called
Pennsylvania,
me.
Ohio.
I'm just saying for
he could have called me. I'd have broke. I'd have just went down and just broke everybody
Let me
out.
tell you something. When you got billions of dollars, there's no break out of jail. Okay,
right.
You walked out of there, and then they just said, "Oh shit, we did counting. He wasn't here. We gonna give you a head start.
Yeah, we'll give you 48-hour head start. After that, we're gonna say that you dug a tunnel with a spoon.
Right.
Like what? It's a steel wall. There's a steel spoon.
Right. The tunnel gonna have lights strung up and down the motherfucker.
I'm like, yo, this nigga got a TV in the tunnel, dog.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
These niggas funny as hell.
That hole though, small as hell to go down too. Though.
And that nigga fat as hell. Like that nigga, I'm dog. Come on, man. Y'all got tons. They got air conditioning. It's fucking traffic signal down there. Shit. Like, come on, dog. This nigga got a whole infrastructure. Hey, Guzman. Good to see you.
It's like, shit, man. That boy, ain't no such thing as prison for him.
Nigga, it's prison, but I mean, it ain't prison.
Where he at?
He's in Fed.
Remember
they brought him back to the States.
He in Fed.
He in Fed. They got a 42-inch color TV in his fucking cell.
Right, he got a double.
Nigga, they break out of Fed too.
He got a double.
You know what he gonna break out?
Break out of Fed.
You know he gonna break out during transport.
You ever seen Goodfellas?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker down there cooking spaghetti and shit with the
Right.
gangsters. He ain't doing shit. Dog.
They got the wall down in the cell.
Maria tacos.
Maria tacos and shit. Fuck, man. El Chapo lived there. He got bitches from the federal women's prison next door. He was like, no, not that one, my friend. Nah, give me the other one.
He would have been worse off in Mexico, man.
Nah, in Mexico, he'd have bought the jail.
Man, in Mexico, why you think you got to break out, man? It's too hot. They ain't got no air conditioning and shit, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga's in a condo.
You can't drink the water.
Well, he from Mexico. He can drink the water.
Right.
I know.
I can't drink the fucking
But for
water.
up here, come on, man. America's much easier to bribe.
Nah.
Yeah.
That niggas is poor as fucking Mexico,
They
dog.
poor as fucking the federal
They'll get-
system.
they'll get no-
What you talking about?
The federal system is cool.
I said they
I mean, not
poor,
that I've been there, but
they poor as hell.
Look, Club Fed ain't state. All right?
Right.
It's like going to Michigan State or going to University of Michigan. There's
I
a
know,
stark
I'm going to
difference
East Lansing.
in those
I'm
dorm
going to
rooms,
East
dog. Like, there's a
Right.
stark difference,
Exactly.
bro.
With
East
that
Lansing.
money,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, with the money though, he ain't seeing that.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, he good. He in jail, but he good.
Yeah.
Down there cutting shallots.
Yeah, he get imported meats. Like,
right. he the shot caller, man. He take top dog in
El
that
Chapo,
mug.
bro.
He
He
got a
top
whole
dog.
pig down there about to roast
Right.
that motherfucker.
Let me tell you something. He top dog in the whole prison, son.
nigga, the cops is probably cooking for this nigga.
Right.
Nigga.
Yo, I make sure, you want me to take something to wear? Yeah, I make sure they get a pass.
Give me that
Go for it.
Maybach too, nigga.
How much coke do you need to bring in, El Chapo? Sure, yeah. He don't even got to stuff it in. Just bring it in the backpack. We won't check him.
I guarantee you do a documentary like, damn, ever since El Chapo got to this motherfucker, it's been on the pop.
they gonna have me in a chair like Jordan looking at a tablet. Yeah, that was weird.
right.
I remember that day. I
Hey.
let like 3 keys of coke in. That shit was fucking crazy. I'm
Hey,
retired
You know how
now.
much money that boy making in prison right now?
Billions.
You talk about that 20 bag on the street going for 200, dog.
God.
He killing the whole game.
His jail currency is through the roof.
Nah,
He got everybody shit. He got everybody money coming. in.
Everybody on payroll.
Everybody,
got
the
money on the
areas.
books.
Everybody on payroll the whole
This nigga got the Aryans, though. He got the Aryans on payroll.
Man, he got everything. He got the areas, the brothers, the
Hispanics.
Hispanic, everybody on payroll.
I wonder if in jail, you know what? Never mind. I know the answer to that. Next story.
Shit, the Mexicans got the meth, the black people got the weed, and the white boys got
Weed
the
and
cocaine,
cigarettes.
right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own little market.
And the heroin.
Yep. That's how you do it, dog. Everybody got their market. So now
Spanish people got the razors.
right.
Got razor blades.
And they gonna weld up some shit for you in the
It's
auto
fucked
shop.
up because the Dominicans and Puerto Ricans won't even band together in jail. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. They'll go at each other in jail. I'll be like, nigga, like
Dominicans and the Haitians.
Haitians. Nobody likes the Haitians.
Nobody
Nobody
likes Haitians.
Them niggas is crazy though.
Super.
Ça passe. Speaking of crazy niggas, at the Patriots game, you know a nigga died.
That nigga died.
Yeah, he got in a fight last weekend. He got punched twice in the face. Police and safety personnel responded to the upper deck of Gillette Stadium. To respond to the fight, they found Dale Mooney, 53 years old, from Newmarket, New Hampshire, experiencing a medical emergency, and then Mooney was taken to a hospital where he was pronounced dead.
Damn, he got socked out.
Yeah, they don't know exactly why he died, but you
He
got
got
punched.
punched the fuck out.
Yeah, you got punched in the face twice.
Probably got like a brain hemorrhage or something, maybe.
Probably.
Either it started a heart attack.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Damn.
That's fucked up, man. But I guess depending on what happened, I mean, if it's mutual combat, man, if one person died, you can't blame the other motherfucker. Shit, like especially if it was a
It's only mutual when the other person put their hands up. Like you just can't steal off on somebody with their hands out. They got to know they about to be in a fight.
Let me tell you something.
Like
If
sneaking
he-
somebody, unless that motherfucker is a lot bigger than you, and you know you got to sneak him, then
hey, D, let me tell you something.
Sorry.
If somebody walk up in your face, don't have their hands up, right? And they say something to you.
yeah,
it's
fair.
right?
You know I ain't got the longest fuse.
Right. So you gonna steal off. So it's
Yeah.
like, let me tell you something. If you walked up on somebody and said some dumb shit, at that point you was inviting whatever to happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal off on you.
You don't know what this other person is capable of. Like people have this false idea, like, you know what, I can do and say whatever I want to do, but then I can control whatever the reaction is.
This America.
You can't control what my reaction is gonna be,
Control the reaction.
right?
Unless you that fucking John Claude Van Damme kind of a motherfucker.
And most people are not.
Right, unless you Chuck Norris. All right, then
Chuck Norris tells the time what time it is.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? The sun waits for Chuck Norris to wake up. Right. So, yeah, you can't just say whatever you want to say to somebody and then be mad because they react a certain way. Like if you want to control the reaction, you better control what the fuck you say or how you say it.
It's America. It's my right to say it.
Everybody has a right to say it.
I didn't say it's not your right to say it, but you better say it in a way that don't get you punched in the fucking face.
Yeah. Like, excuse me, sir. Like, with all due respect, fuck you.
Right. With all due respect, sir, fuck you, sir.
In the spirit of the game, fuck you. I don't want to have a fist fight, but fuck you.
There we go. I'm not about to punch you in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Like, but the other person was like, man, fuck you. I am going to punch you in the face.
Right, exactly.
I want to have a fist fight in the spirit of the game.
Well, you've warned me.
If you go to a fucking hockey game, your ass get punched in the face.
Now that you've warned me that those are the consequences, my next remarks have to be a little more careful.
Well, then I'm not talking to you.
All right.
It's the famous for the gentleman behind you that wasn't paying attention.
Well, this conversation is
Yes,
over.
I know I can kick.
Right.
This conversation is over, sir.
Don't yell at people who you think can beat you up. Like this.
Right.
If you're drunk, like don't pick a fight with the biggest nigga in the bar. It's not smart.
If you're known for popping off when you drink,
Don't drink.
don't drink. Don't drink when you're not in a safe space.
Or pop off at somebody you can easily defeat.
The good old days.
That's what you got to do.
But you know, nowadays, like you might think you could defeat somebody, and that motherfucker might come out with some shit.
Here's the thing: you can't pick somebody too small or too big. So, like, if you pick a 5'4" nigga, that motherfucker probably do some jujitsu. He been picked on his whole life. He know how to fight. 6'3", maybe like 6'5" and taller. If they skinny, them niggas probably play basketball, hoops. They don't know how to fight.
But they know how to shoot.
A pistol.
Yeah.
Not, not inside the stadium. Inside the stadium, you good. That's metal detectors.
Are you?
It's metal detectors.
Got it on the
Are
plane.
you? Let me tell you, I went to a Pistons game. Me and my partner went to a Pistons game. I left my gun in the car.
Mm.
We go to the Pistons game. My partner say, "Where your gun at?" I says, "In the car." "Where's yours?" He says, "Right here."
Shit. I ain't seen nobody get I ain't never seen somebody get shot inside a stadium. I never seen inside the stadium. Outside the stadium, sure. Inside the stadium, I've never seen it. I ain't never seen it.
Yeah.
Now I see a lot of crazy shit go down inside. I seen a nigga parachute inside a Mike Tyson fight, and that nigga Tyson punched him on the stretcher.
I remember that. But let me tell you something. Just because you ain't never seen nobody get shot.
I ain't saying it ain't gonna happen.
Niggas got their guns, though. The gun is there.
It all depends on the nigga you pick.
The potential is there.
Look, this is why it's about who you pick, bro.
You can't necessarily always. How you gonna pick somebody without the gun?
Nigga, you can look at somebody and be like, yeah, he follows the rules. He didn't bring his gun or knife in here. Now, I've definitely got it in places with my knife.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, it's a discerning look. It's a discerning look.
Let me tell you
I follow
something.
the rules, and guess what?
I'm not calling you no pump, but I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't try to press you.
Let me tell you something.
I wouldn't try to press you, though.
I've seen a kid that was very unassuming. If I looked at him, I would never think it. Right? Like, I'm looking like, this kid like a little pussy or something. You know what I'm saying? We get to talking and all this. Man, this fool got a big shank on this hip. He got another big gun on this hip. Like, he loaded. I'm like,
okay.
I'm like, what you do? Tell me a bounty hunter. You would never guess it, man.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about let's take in account that we're talking about a venue that has security and metal detectors. So let's just say 99% of the people there are unarmed because the metal detector and the security person did their fucking job.
All right, let's go with that.
When you at that point, you have an opportunity to pick within your radius, okay, within at least a row, all right, front and back.
But how you know that this person ain't crazy and he done went and got
You
like
don't know
you know what I'm
that.
saying? You never know. He might have went and got some fries and got him a little fork and I even sharpened him a little shank on the inside because he ready. He
Look.
just got out of jail. He ain't been
Not
around a
thinking
bunch.
that because you know the jail look.
You don't know?
How you know the jail look, nigga?
You don't
Everybody
know.
know what a nigga look like when they get
Yeah,
out of jail.
everybody do know that.
Come on, man.
Look,
Come
could
on.
be-
Everybody know that, bro.
Yeah.
Even if you did a light bid.
Could be like a little scrawny little white boy, you know what I'm
Nigga.
saying?
Nah, even if you did a light
Man.
bid, dog. Like, you know what those scrawny white boys look like if they on drugs or if they did a bid.
Well, I tell you
You know
one
what
thing.
niggas look like
Hey,
if they did a bid.
I tell you one thing. Next time I go to the game, I'm sharpening my shank. So I hope somebody tries something.
Said, come in here with
Yeah.
a wood dagger.
All right, that's right.
What crazy ass thing. Man, I'm done with you, dog. Yo, what? So just to touch on this UAW strike, since it affects a lot of people in Michigan, they walked out of 38 General Motors and Stellantis parts distribution centers in 20 states. Instead of only targeting factories that produce cars and trucks, the strike will expand to centers that distribute parts to car dealers, services, and departments.
Yep.
The expanded strike will affect 5,600 workers. On top of that, nearly 13,000 who began the strike last week at the 3 Ford, GM, and Stellantis assembly plants. So yeah, they in full fuckery right now. It's just crazy. Like so the place that I work has some contact with like the big three and stuff. So some people were trying to email them like things that had attachments so
Right.
they can get some shit solidified before they walked out. That shit ain't going through. Motherfuckers email me all day. Yo, it's not good. I can't email Stellantis. I can't email. They say block anybody that's in the union. Your ass ain't getting email right now. Tell you that right now. Niggas ain't playing. They ain't playing about their money. They
I don't
ain't-
blame him. I don't blame him.
I mean,
Not on both sides. On both sides, they ain't playing about their money. This is about to be ugly. And you know who about to win? Toyota.
Nope.
Yeah.
Ford.
How?
Ford is coming to an agreement.
They can't.
Ford is coming to an agreement. You notice what they struck today, the additional ones, not a single Ford product.
That's a good point. That's a
Ford-
good point.
Ford said, yeah, this shit gonna be tight, but we're gonna make this happen. Because we want to sell some cars and some trucks.
We gonna see, man.
That'd be what's up, man.
But the price point gonna be so fucking high, and they gonna
But
try to
their
blame
price point is
inflation.
already high.
Right, the price point
Price
already
point,
high.
but I mean, it's gonna.
They've already made record profits.
But my thing is fair because they keep blaming inflation. But my thing
You
is
can't blame inflation.
when they start paying these workers $40 an hour because that's what they asking for. They start paying them $40, and that fucking Ford F-150 become $100,000. Who's paying that kind of money for a Ford?
You see how many F-150s out there right now?
Not even the
Exactly.
Raptors.
You
But the
know me?
F-150 ain't $100,000 right now. It ain't $120.
How much is it?
They 70.
You 30 away.
Right.
I know, but 30
Financing
away.
30 is what, $100?
right.
Nah,
Every 10,000, every 1,000 is
It's
another $10
$17
Yeah.
for every
for every
$1,000.
Okay.
So 30 times 17 makes this an extra $410 a month.
And guess who's gonna pay it?
Businesses, I guess, it's going to be business
People that
construction
want
businesses.
trucks and Raptors.
Duh. But at that point, you in Corvette, Lambo, Range Rover truck, all
Corvette,
that.
Corvette
Like,
ain't the same
they
price.
have other businesses they can sell to, like a fleet. Like
Right.
But you know what? The F-150 is always going to sell because it's a huge tax write-off.
fair.
you got to think construction workers, all that stuff too.
But
And
somebody else got to do is slide to that market.
It's the number one selling truck ever. Forever.
That's true.
Every year.
That's true. That
Forever.
F-150 probably isn't going to take as big of a hit as maybe some of their other cars. Like, who's paying 80 for a Ford Edge? Nobody. Who's paying 70 for a fucking Focus? I'm sorry, not a Focus, the fucking Fusion.
They don't make the
Or
Fusion
what's
no
their
more.
midsize now?
They don't make a midsize.
They don't make a
It's
midsize?
It's all
It's
trucks
terrible.
and it's all truck. The Edge is the midsize. That's the
The Edge.
smallest. Yes.
So you're talking 70, 80,000 for an Edge.
Nah,
And
Edge
people,
ain't gonna be
people
that.
gonna,
Edge ain't gonna be no 70.
It's already
80.
50.
it's 50.
It ain't gonna go no higher than that.
It's 50.
Bro, once you pay them workers that,
When you start
Yeah,
adding
but,
shit on, it's 70.
dog, I'm telling
I
you.
want
And
the
then you
radio.
add,
Okay, it's 85 now.
I'm telling you, they're gonna be paying the workers 40. The CEOs still got to get their cut. That means the price is gonna go up, bro. I promise you, this shit gonna backfire. The fucking winners is gonna be Toyota, Honda, Hyundai. I promise you, every foreign car company.
Cars ain't cheap either.
Right, exactly.
Their cars ain't cheap either.
The Hyundai cars.
GM, what about
Honda?
Like the Chevys and all that.
That's GM.
what,
It's the Lances or whatever.
Silverados and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Well, but it all depends on what their contract is going to be. GM, see, this is what I don't like. They did an interview with Mary Barra, and they asked her, they said, you got a 40% increase. What about the workers?
Yeah.
Her response was, well, my salary is based on productivity and incentives and work performance.
So
basically, she said, fuck the employees.
Damn.
I'm getting mine.
Damn.
My bonus
crazy.
is based on them busting their ass.
Right, exactly.
But they don't get nothing.
Okay,
Yeah.
but now
So should she lose that bonus when they on strike?
now counterpoint because I believe these CEO bonuses are fucking ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
She
I
could take
believe
her
they are
bonus down to
ridiculous.
20%.
She got it because that bitch got a $15 million raise last year.
Right.
$15 million.
She makes $30 million a year.
Yeah. She making athlete money.
Give that back. You don't even need that, dog.
She making athlete
give
money.
it back.
My thing is, now these workers definitely do deserve a pay increase. $40 an hour for an uneducated job.
It's
crazy.
You know
it's
what?
wild.
You
That's
know
wild.
what?
And I'm just saying.
You know what? They used to
It's
make.
not a
They used to
hazardous
make that
job.
shit back in like the 80s and the 90s, dog. Bullshit, you not, dog.
What? $40 an hour?
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
40, yes, they did.
Comparatively, it would have been because my ex-father-in-law, he was making in 77. He was making like $25-$30 an hour.
Yep.
He was working at Fleetwood.
That's wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So they was making that money.
Making 45.
Yeah, they was
making
money.
that, dog.
Well, if
And if you were in
if that's the
trades,
case,
You killed him.
Yeah.
well, that's what I understand the trades making, wild bank, but I'm just saying, like, if your whole job is, I put the knob on the radio,
So think about it.
$40 an hour.
Somebody got to do it.
So, yeah.
All right.
Somebody got to do it.
All right.
And
I'll tell you right
and the
now.
thing about it, not a lot of people want to do that.
No, because it's
I
repetitive.
don't want to stand here and
That
put a
is
knob on the
repetitive as
radio.
fuck. That's all you do
long.
all day long. Is
All I
whatever-
would do is put my
whatever you
fucking
do.
headphones on,
Yep.
listen to the fucking It Is What It Is or
Yeah.
fucking radio,
Yep.
and boop, they're going out. They're going out. Boop. How many knobs can I
And
do
then-
today?
and
Go.
then
Boop.
After
I got a knob.
after the first 30 days, then what you gonna do after the? for the
I'm gonna
second
enjoy my
30 days?
paychecks and go. Boop. I got a knob. Boop. Niggas was $40 an hour. Like I had to learn mad shit to
Hey.
make more than that.
That right.
Nigga, you ain't had to learn nothing.
I had to learn how to put this knob on the
Yeah.
correct way.
Nigga only goes
The
one
little
way.
white
It
dash
goes
on
one
the
way.
knob. No,
And yes,
the
because
little
the
white dash
insert
has to be to
only
the left
fit one
on
way.
the off to show the
Yep.
off part.
He can't show
he
you
went
It's
to
on the
training.
on.
I
then
got-
I fucked up.
I went to training for it.
Shut the fuck up.
He went through training for
all
it.
that.
Training.
I'm
I got certified, so
I'm done, dog. I'm done. I feel like
I paid.
Did you ever put something together
yeah.
and did it wrong
Yes.
because you wasn't trained?
Got him.
And I'm gonna drink to that.
Fair
I'll
enough.
drink to that too.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so I got a conspiracy theory for y'all. All right.
Fix my headphone, B. Something going on. It's,
Yeah, I think we got some line interference. It'll be all right. Check. Yeah. Is it better?
Like it hit, like something hit. And then, fuck it. Anyway, let's go.
All right. So, yeah, because my shit going wild right now.
Yeah, see?
Anyway, so conspiracy theory: are groups getting paid to loot luxury stores across the country to drum up support for aggressive policing? Videos are added to social media weekly of large groups of people rushing in Gucci, Burberry, Nordstrom and Macy's to grab tens of thousands of dollars in merchandise before quickly leaving. So, do y'all think that there's some group behind it that is paying people to steal, so that way they can lobby for more policing?
No, it's just a bunch of niggas want to steal shit.
Why would they want to lobby for more policing for what? Gucci and Louis?
No, because remember the whole defund the police?
Right.
All this stuff is happening in places where they quote unquote defund the police. Like niggas ain't running up in fucking 12 Oaks and Big Beaver. What's the shit up there? Big
They did
Beaver.
it in Oakland,
Somerset.
They did that shit in Oakland?
3 times.
That's because they shit in Oakland.
Right.
They shit in like nobody. Fuck
Who
Oakland.
goes
No,
to
I'm
What
sorry.
they run?
Right.
What they running up in Oakland at? Like if you
2
think about,
jewelry stores and then 1
right, see that ain't
Yeah.
what you mean more
in Macy's.
more policing. I mean that's the part that I don't get. Like what do you mean more policing?
Well, because if crime starts to go up, because
By stealing from malls, they're gonna judge crime by the malls.
it's still
Well,
a
no,
bet.
but what they're doing is they're reallocating funds to have police trained in mental illness, to have police trained in suicide prevention stuff, and as opposed to regular patrol.
That'd be like the dumbest shit I ever heard of. If that was
But that's
a
what
thing.
defund the police is.
I know, but I'm just saying to run up in malls and
But it's not dumb because it's an easy
Yeah.
getaway. Police don't monitor the area because
Right.
they have security guards, and normally those places are closer to the exits.
you know what?
Especially Nordstrom's and Macy's
Let me
got
tell you
6, 7
something.
exits.
I don't think so because I think if that was the case, I think it would be more violent crime than just somebody robbing some shit.
Well,
I don't look at.
and
I don't,
well, see,
I
this
don't
is
look
what
at.
you
I
gotta
don't,
think
I don't
about.
look at theft like.
You're
from those
looking
stores.
at it like, oh, niggas stole a bunch of clothes. But it's not about what they stole. It's about the dollar amount that's attached to it. So
It's-
it becomes
I don't
larceny.
give
It
a
becomes
fuck.
great. You don't. But it
They
becomes,
gonna, like I said, sure, they'll get it back. They be all right. That's why they got
it becomes
insurance.
grand larceny.
That's why they got
And,
insurance.
and people who shop at those places
Uh-huh.
then feel unsafe.
Who gives a fuck?
Those people who pay the taxes in those fucking areas and elect the motherfuckers who put the police people in jail.
Let me
Or
tell you
not
something.
in
If
jail,
they
but
scared because somebody ran up in the Gucci store, then they be all right. They be all right.
because of this, there are new
Yeah.
cases in front of city councils right now, new bills in front of city councils right now to refund the police, to give them more access to weapons, patrols, all kinds of shit. Because of this.
This is dumb.
I'm telling you, dog,
I'm just telling you, it's dumb.
just like Antifa ain't real, dog. Like, I'll tell you, when
You
they were
mad at me 'cause
saying,
I'm
when they were
telling you
saying
that this
during
is
Black
dumb?
Lives Matter,
Right.
and you was telling me the same shit, Black Lives Matter, it wasn't black niggas doing the looting. And you're right. We all knew it wasn't black niggas doing the looting. We could see the hands, we could see the faces. They white. The same shit here, except now they making sure to wear gloves so we know that it's white, that we is not niggas doing the shit. Because we know niggas steal Jordans, 1. 2, niggas will catch you outside with your shit to have to not steal from the store. We'll just rob you. We're not doing that shit. It's white niggas.
Let me tell you something. Do I think that this is all a ploy to get more policing? No, I'm with him. I just think it's niggas running up in the Gucci
I don't know
store.
if it's niggas.
I just
though.
think
Niggas could have been doing that forever.
niggas is anybody.
I don't think it's our people.
No,
I who said it was our people.
you
I just
said
said it was
ignorant,
niggas.
like
What the
ignorant
fuck? You know what I'm
There's a
saying? You
difference.
don't want to associate it with black, motherfucker.
I'm making sure it's not.
No, I'm just saying niggas, crazy motherfuckers. They just out trying to get some. Cause Gucci done went up. Nigga, them same shoes that was $400 2 years ago is $890, dog. Fuck that. I'm about to roll up in this boy. That's all I'm saying. They all right. Shit. Insurance the biggest scam in America, man. They fucking get their money back. They good. Fuck them. Now, if they start running up in people's houses, okay, now we got something to talk about. But if you running up in the Gucci store,
Well,
holla at me because I got something I want to buy.
well, the
Right,
media,
I'm trying to get them shoes, my nigga. I'll pay you $400 for them because I know they're $850 in the store. So holla at your boy.
the media is associated with blacks and illegal immigrants. Just
Okay,
wanna put that out
we'll
there.
tell the media to pass along my number because they got a client. All right, we can make this thing happen.
Right. Help me get that green card real quick.
Yep.
Real quick.
Shit, what about you, D?
Let me get those
what
Prada
what
cups.
size you wear?
12.
Yeah, okay. Now
Let me
you
get
want
those.
the Gucci boys?
No. I want them Prada American
Oh,
cups. I miss having them Pradas,
Okay, I
dog.
see. Now there you go.
I do. Look, I went to Nordstrom's the other day. No, it wasn't Nordstrom's. Yeah, it was Nordstrom's.
No, hell no. Them boys like probably
This
6,
is
7.
like 7.
Yeah.
They used to when I was getting them back in.
Yeah, they was like, you can get it for
You talking about the gym shoes?
Nah, the
Loafers?
The loafers.
Drivers.
Nah, the driver shoes. The driver shoes.
okay.
Yeah.
So what?
The America's Cup.
So what do they do? For $700, what do they do?
I didn't get them.
You know,
They're just very comfortable shoes.
Sometimes when you're tired, they'll get you up and walk for you.
Sure, they better suck my dick. For $700.
See, I was living a different life back then.
Oh, okay.
Where I had that type of disposable income,
But
to
they
be able to
want
throw it away on expensive fucking shoes.
but they want $700 back then.
Nah, they was about $350, $400.
Yeah.
The high top was about $400. They were sneakers. They were sneakers.
Yeah.
I had, it was all right. So it was a fad because I was
So
living.
you was the OJ of your time.
So I was like, look, I thought I was trying to be. I look. There was a point in time where me and a couple of people we was just getting it, and everything was designer. Everything was designer. At the time, I think throwback jerseys was in style. Mitchell and Ness's was in style. Bathing Apes. Hey, Sean John was popping back then, dog. I can't even lie. Sean John was popping. So like, every weekend, we in the car crossing the river, Fashion Ave, hitting something. Stupid amounts of money.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question. So you got all that, and what did it do for you?
Absolutely. Well, really is. It does absolutely nothing now. I don't have any of that shit anymore.
Okay.
But at the time, shit.
Okay, I got that.
You on Front Street.
But you understand that people can get that without that.
Yes, but at the age of 21, 20 to 22, I want to say. You like, it comes with you. The look goes with what you do. You know what I mean?
I get that. I just
to a degree.
Because I've never been one to. My thing was I could dress nice, but I don't have to be flashy. I can look just as good as the flashy person, and I can get just as much as the flashy person.
Well, see, the thing about it and why I liked the products was that they weren't flashy. Like like G would say, "Oh, you want the Gucci joints?" The Gucci joints was flashy. You got the G's all over the place, stuff like that. These were they were simple, but
it's like if you know, you know.
Knew. Yeah, if you knew what you knew, if you knew, you knew.
Right.
So people will look like, oh, you got the Pradas though. You got the Red Monkeys at the time. Red Monkeys was popping. I think Jabos had faded out, but whatever was popping at the time, you might have a Versace shirt. You know what I mean? I was a little bigger at the time, so I might have had the Biggie Versace shirt.
You was wearing the Versace shirt, niggas.
Nigga, I was pulling the Versace shirt out. I had the Coogee sweaters. I had Versace shirts.
I actually had a Coogee sweater.
Yeah, my Coogee game was strong,
hold
bro.
on. What year was your Coogee game strong?
90.
Okay, say no more. I'm about to say, I thought you were talking about when they made a comeback.
Oh, no.
The comeback Coogee.
Nah, that's why I didn't wear comeback FUBU either.
Okay.
Like, nah, y'all go back where you came from. Y'all can say the fuck over there.
Coogee did try to make a comeback.
So, but yeah, that was that, man. But
you'll see him again. You'll see the Coogee sweaters again.
One day.
Oh yeah, the next 3 years.
I mean, everything.
Nigga, I had the Coogee suit, nigga. I had the old Coogee. It had a zip up with the fucking pants too, with the faces to go.
Oh, you were awful.
I was dog. I was be in ACGs, Gore-Tex, Timberlands.
Nigga, if you had a damn Coogee outfit up here like that, nigga, there to clown your ass. This motherfucker.
You get the Coogee outfit with the A1s. You out there in the fall.
I never had a Coogee outfit, dog.
I tell you, with the fans,
I
be crazy. I had the sunglasses. I had the Versace sunglasses. My shade game was trash. I ain't even gonna lie. My shade game was trash.
But I guess because I'm older, I don't understand I gotta have the brand name this, the brand name.
I'll tell you what's funny.
And it looks.
I'll tell you what's funny, man.
To me, it's a waste of money.
It was absolutely a waste of money.
You wouldn't believe it, but D was just like you. Like, cause it was a point in time when I man, me and D, I'm talking about my brother, we was getting it.
Yeah.
We was getting it, man. Like we was getting it, but we was working so much that we ain't had nothing, we couldn't spend it.
Right.
So we just had pockets full of cash for no damn reason. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we never spent it. I think I spent it on my car, you know what I mean? Fixing it up and doing what I do. But other than that, like, we weren't flashy. We ain't go out and I was buying mad gym shoes still, but I was getting it from this nigga right here, man. I was paying $50 now for Jordans. Like, what am I gonna say? No, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying?
See, Derek got mad at me one time because he called me. He wanted to borrow $100.
Uh-huh.
I said, "What do you need $100 for?" So I'm gonna buy these gym shoes. They're like $300, but I got the hookup. I can get them for $100. I was like, oh. My fatal mistake was I said, so you don't have $100? He said, yeah, I do. So my question was, why the fuck you calling me? Well, if I spend my 100, then I won't have 100. Guess what, nigga? Welcome to adulthood. You got a decision to make. True story.
That's a lot. They say if I
True
spend my
story.
100,
Right.
then I ain't gonna have it.
You want to spend my 100,
Right.
so you can keep your 100, but your feet can look good.
It was a plan.
Hey,
Yeah, that didn't.
He
work.
tried it.
He tried it.
He tried it.
He was mad. He didn't
Almost
talk
got
to me
away
about 2
with it.
weeks.
Almost got it. What else we got?
So we got Am I the Assholes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have been the asshole. See,
Yeah.
So this one's called
I want to spend red money.
This one's called This Should Not Be My Problem. I found out 2 years ago that my fiance was sleeping with my friend and she is pregnant. I put him out and we've been trying to co-parent our 3-year-old son. Now he can keep running the streets with different girls while I enjoy my peace. My ex-friend reached out to me saying she really wants our kids to have a relationship and wants to set up time for us to meet. She also asked about my ex-fiance because he blocked her as soon as she had his baby. Didn't even go to the hospital for the delivery. My first thought is hell no. I just don't want to have any stress in my life. Plus, my son is only 3. He won't remember meeting the little girl anyway. Am I the asshole if I put it off for a year or 2? Plus, they could always meet my son through my ex-fiance if he ever unblocks her to arrange a date.
nope.
Nope. I don't think
don't
she's that. So
disagree.
I guess you gotta do is what you feel is best. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess that'll be his. I mean, it's kind of fucked up that that's your ex best friend and shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's
Yeah.
fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Y'all should be happy.
all right.
but
Instead.
then she shouldn't.
It should have
be
been sister
asking about-
wives.
She shouldn't even be asking about how he
Yeah, she try to use the kid to be your friend again. Get the fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah, I guess it's up to him. If he want to have his children to have a relationship, then it's up to him until, I guess until she feels at all, if she ever feels comfortable with it. You know what I mean? So
right.
I don't think she ever gonna feel comfortable with it.
it's a reminder.
When she want to go live her life and she tired of watching that fucking kid, she'll feel comfortable with it.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you go over there and stay with your dad and his girlfriend?
Nah, just go stay with your sister.
Yeah,
Right.
go stay with your sister this weekend, and then I'll take the bastard next weekend.
Come here, little bastard bitch.
Yep. You gotta make it work. You gotta look, man. We don't know how much time we got here. Be tripping over some bullshit. Like, man, fuck it. Shit. I ain't having no fucking extracurricular babies, but just in case you have an extracurricular baby and shit, sometimes you're like, yo, fuck that kid. I was gonna keep living my fucking life. You better pay that bill, nigga. You owe me.
Yeah, I planned out my life with my kid.
Right. I don't give a fuck about that kid.
Fuck them kids.
Yeah, man. That shit fucking bananas.
Do you, baby?
The other one, this one called He Need a Real Job. When me and my man first got together, we were both 22. We split most of the bills. He's had a lot of jobs and 3 years ago decided to start his own business. his sneaker resale, barber, and traveling mechanic ideas haven't worked out. He hasn't brought home any money in 7 months. He refuses to look for a job because he says jobs keep him from building a business that our whole family can earn money from. I'm almost 30 years old, and I feel like I'm working all the time, and he can sit at home and dream about businesses that he'll never work on. Am I the asshole if I leave? Our lease is up in December.
No, he should have been left.
I agree. Like, that nigga wildin', dog. He wild disrespectful with your pockets.
Right, dog. This nigga say he don't want to get a job because then he can't start a business.
And he gonna have a baby on the side.
And 3 businesses have failed already.
3?
3?
He's a traveling mechanic. Wait, so that means you can't fix cars.
Right,
That is the first thing.
right. You can't feel
terrible.
She fucking somebody else already.
She think about it. She think
No,
look.
fuck somebody else, dog.
The work husband at her job looking real nice right now.
Exactly.
He looking real nice.
Because you got a job with
Yep.
benefits.
Yep. I know we got benefits.
Johnny looking good right
You
now.
made
Shit,
that?
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
I made that
damn.
at home with my
It's like,
money.
what you eat for lunch? Ramen? Damn, he ain't even make you nothing.
Let me tell you something. Now.
Girl, why don't you have one of these lamb
Hey,
chops?
nah, hey. You know the Jared spit mad game, dog. You know
Oh,
what I'm
damn.
saying?
You know I
Oh,
got keys to every office, right?
Right.
What you doing tonight?
Yeah, you gotta leave him. He gotta go.
Yeah, it's a rap for dude, man. Like,
He
what
wild
the fuck,
out.
dog? You nigga say I can't work
That's
because I
just-
can't start a business.
Nigga, that's a ticking time bomb, dog.
How you gonna
She's
start the
ready
business,
to
dog? With what
go.
money, B?
That nigga fucking mad bitches on the side too. I guarantee he'd be like, damn, it's you know what? I just be at home
But
bored.
see, it's a difference.
You're right.
Though, like, he has to be failing at everything because she said like all the shit. It's
He
like
can't resell sneakers. That nigga be buying K-Swiss talking about their shit don't sell. You don't got no money.
He
You
bought
ain't buying Jordans.
Hey, he bought them shits to be wearing them. That's what he do, dog. He buy
He
I
buying
can't-
sneakers and
I
wearing
can't sell
them.
these.
He can't
These
sell
are
them
too
shit.
sweet, man. They're too sweet. I can't sell them.
I'm like, nigga, is you balling? It's so concrete, red
if he really had something going on and he wasn't making money still, she would still be behind him. Dog.
She
Like,
trolling.
What's she gonna be? Here's the thing.
yeah.
Last week, a woman was getting out of her car, and she was telling her nigga, "Have your shit out my house by the end of the day."
Damn.
Now she was in the driver's seat. She got out the car. He went and got in the driver's seat, and he drove off. And I'm like, "Bitch, he just took your car, and you told him to get out the house. You ain't getting home tonight."
I mean,
He like, yeah, whatever. I
right.
heard this before.
Right.
She tell me to get out every week. All right.
That shit crazy. And the nigga was a barber, so he can't cut.
Right.
He can't
So,
fix cars.
first
He
off-
can't cut. He can't resell sneakers.
You can't do none of the nigga jobs. No,
Yeah,
you
one
can't do
easy
no
shit.
nigga job,
One of them
dog.
gotta be-
And this is it. Car mechanic ain't easy.
He ain't cut
Barbering
grass
ain't
yet.
easy. Barbering is easy.
Shit.
I know a half dozen motherfuckers that ain't got licenses that are barbers.
No, barbering is not easy.
It's not
Whether you got a
easy,
license or
though. It's not easy.
easy.
I've tried to cut my own kid's hair
But you
multiple
the dad, you
times.
can't cut your own. My dad fucked my hair up.
I fucked my own hair up like shit.
I cut hair for years. Like barbering is not easy.
It is not easy. Niggas got funny heads, bro. Like this shit.
The hair grow different ways.
Word.
And you think you about
Yeah.
to, you can't fade one dude the same way as you fade the other. Like
Nope.
you try to get that Caesar or that
Look.
taper on the edge. You like, damn, I done Timmy them.
I be trying to cut my my son's got two different hair textures. That shit, one got straight nigga African hair, the other one got mixed nigga hair.
Okay.
I tell you what, man, semi mixed. Like it's soft and good, but it's just like nigga, like you need to keep combing this shit. Like
my nigga
you
hair,
wilding right now.
Right.
But my oldest son, like nigga, you got it straight from Africa hair. Like you put water on that shit just curl up. Like it's done. It's done. It look like a bag of peas. Nah, your shit soft. Like you got like mixed nigga hair.
Your hair get wet and get scared, huh?
Yeah, that shit curl up. Yeah, that shit curl up. So when if you try to cut him, like I can't fade him to say his hairline different. Like my youngest, his hairline come down. He got sideburns. Like I be waiting for this nigga to grow a beard. You know what I mean?
Right.
My oldest, his hairline stop high and his sideburns don't cut down. I be like, yo, nigga, you never gonna have a beard. Your beard gonna grow in late like me. Like it's gonna be 30, 32. Your beard come in.
He gonna have that Anthony Hamilton beard.
Yep. It's gonna be patchy everywhere.
Yeah.
And you just got to deal with a goatee. Just deal. You know what you got to do? Eat some pussy. That's it.
Get all in there.
Let the juices come along your cheeks. Rub the juices on your cheeks.
Right, say, let it dry overnight.
I do this shit today. My girl don't know, but she about to find out right now. Like when she really come and I rub this shit in my beard and shit, it make it soft. I promise you, make it soft.
Thank you for that.
That was a lot of information.
That was a lot of information.
But I might try that.
Hey,
I
do have a beard. So.
I've had that same 3 ounces of beard softener for 12 months, nigga. And all I do is wait and be like, baby, girl, you should push me, get this shit.
All right.
The middle extra soft, nigga.
Next topic.
I ain't got no more topics, nigga. I'm done. I'm done.
You learn something new every day.
Well, I can't talk because I got more beard than all you motherfuckers.
You've been eating a long time.
Hey, I was reborn.
This nigga with the Florida, this nigga beard fucking swaying in the wind. I'm like, you fucking soft beard ass niggas.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna cut mine down, man.
See, because you ain't eating enough pussy, nigga. That's your
I
problem,
like lace front
B.
pussy, dog.
Huh?
I like lace front pussy, dog.
That's the problem. Their hair is soaking up all the juices, nigga. You gotta start eating that low cut shit. She need a Caesar.
You gonna get a
I forgot that.
Fade.
I forgot Caesar.
Yeah.
He just love a forest.
Yeah, she need a fade, nigga. You gotta let the juices drip.
1974 and that's
You know what you gotta do? She gotta sit on top of your face because other than that, it just be
you
hair.
like that Indiana Jones pussy, no?
The last crusade.
You're like, nobody's been in here in years. He's just hacking away at hair.
Right. You'll get a fucking
I
rash.
found the treasure.
You'll get a rash in your face. That shit rub it up against your face like that.
lace front ain't gonna do nothing wrong.
That bitch got mad fucking animals down there and shit. Lions and tigers. They came back out. Mad seafood.
That shit gonna fucking rub your skin off, nigga.
Nigga, yo. So come back with Villalago.
No, reverse.
Villalago. You gotta every year my skin gets darker.
That nigga chin hair and that coochie hair gonna interlock like Velcro and shit.
Gotta get a little bit. Gotta have a little hair down there.
That nigga gonna pull off like
It's a little bit of hair down there.
You're like, damn, it's been a minute, man. It's been a minute.
You always talked about just a bush.
this nigga.
Bush down there.
You never said it wasn't shit little.
So
You say it's got land in it?
it can have a landing strip. It can have a little forest back there. You know what I'm saying?
You
Little
got a whole
forest.
garden. Shit.
Nigga, this nigga got a fucking rainforest back there.
Right, dog.
She take that shit up and be like,
Like cold. Ooh,
Hey,
motherfucker. I was wondering. I was like, yo, nigga, I was wondering when the fuck you got a pet monkey, dog? Because, like, I know, like, you had this bitch over here the other day and you, like, knock her off and fucking monkeys just start jumping through here. And I was like, I know this nigga like Jungle Bush. But this shit is fucking crazy, nigga.
nigga, I thought this nigga was playing the maracas in there. I heard
Shut. Funny as hell, man.
hey, man. Hey,
This nigga got that
shout out to all the
Geographic
women
pussy.
down there. They got the little bush down there a little bit, man.
Nah, I like my shit low cut or bald.
I'll take her either way, man.
You don't like bald?
I'm like, I gotta.
Yeah.
Pop's old school.
I mean, I like a little bit.
Pops
I don't
came-
like that
Pops
wild
came
shit.
up on 70s porn.
I remember it long. I remember a long
'Cause
time ago.
We found your 80s stash.
Oh,
Downstairs?
Downstairs.
Yeah.
That was the highlight of the trip. I was like, love going over D house.
I forgot how many.
We about to play downstairs. Okay.
I forgot how many cassettes I had downstairs.
All right. Now we found all of the Playboy books.
Success was
Oh yeah,
worse.
because I
man.
was actually doing a collection.
No shit. And you had every last one. Like, it was black boxes, man. Like, not, those the moving boxes and shit, file boxes. Like, they were just full, dog.
Yeah.
We just be down there like, shit.
Should have been like, back then, it would have been probably 5 years worth, at least.
Shit. My grandfather had those shits too. He used to have mad Playboys.
Yeah.
I used to love going over his house. He'd be like, what you gonna do? I'm gonna go to the basement. What you gonna do that at? I'm gonna be down there for a while. Don't bother me by it.
And don't come down.
Yeah. I'm just gonna watch TV.
Then we found them again at the house on Harlow.
Man.
Yeah, because I took them with me.
Yeah, I know. We found the new ones.
Oh,
We ain't gonna leave him.
No, we found the new ones.
Oh man.
We were very current on the new Playboys.
and now they're online, so I don't collect them.
Shit. I used to hate the VHS. That shit, man, hard to smuggle. Like, it's hard to steal it. That shit, like,
it's hard to somebody come to take that bitch.
It's like a whole fucking process. They be like, nigga, hurry up. Hurry up. I hear the footsteps. Hurry up. It's an old house. My grandparents' house, an old house. But they had the fucking cassette, but they had the dual cassette because my grandmother liked to watch what's it called, her stories.
Yeah.
So she'll transfer them and then she like to save the shits, right? So when you try to watch the fucking porn, you can hear them come downstairs. The house old and the stairs is creaky and shit. You press it, that shit like, what was that? Oh, you pressed me. You pressed eject. Are you sure? Press it again. Press. And then you hear the shit come up. And then it sits there in the back for a minute. And you say, look at the fucking stairs like, oh, what the fuck? I'm going to get caught. I'm going to get caught. And you wait for the tape. And the whole while you wait for the tape, you never change that shit from video. The whole time.
You had to do it from the beginning.
Never thought about it. Because you're worried about the fucking tape. You got to get the tape back into the spot. So by the time you get the tape, you stuck here with the tape. Hands down, and your grandfather coming downstairs like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing?
Don't let the ribbon get stuck.
You ripped that motherfucker.
So I had a little technique.
On what?
Oh, shit.
I'm not sure I want to know.
No, because I used to we always sneak watch our parents' shit, right? So I would always make sure you always got to rewind it back to the same spot, dog.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Have to.
So you make sure you don't mess with that counter. Yeah, because when you put it in, the counter starts at 0. So wherever you go from there, you make sure you rewind it back to 0. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
my dad,
it didn't take me that long, so
my dad, man, he had
a lot of rewinding that needed to be done.
He had one that I liked and ended up breaking one day. I didn't break it. I just went and looked at it one day. I saw it was broke. I'm like, oh damn, that's messed up.
You were disappointed.
I was disappointed, but luckily, by this point in time, I had learned how to fix tapes. I used to fix my cassette tapes, right? So I took some tape I had. I don't even remember what it was. Some old VHS, some bull I wasn't watching, and I kind of like cut it at the same point. No, actually, I took the roll out. I switched the roll because it was different. The cassette, the VHS was different. So I opened it up and took the roll out and put the other roll in. You know what I'm saying?
Film projector ass nigga.
Because I knew I couldn't just cut another tape and put it in because the VHSs look different. Right. You know what I'm saying? This one was like a beefier one. So I just swapped out the spools. And taped it back together, and it was all good to go. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
This nigga started off here. Ain't about to be a film director now, dog.
Right.
Damn.
I used to do that in high school. I used to fix cassette tapes because they would break. You'd be listening to your favorite one, then it'd break right in the middle. Yeah, I used to.
Shit,
if the ones that had screws in them, I could just unscrew and pop them apart. The ones that didn't have screws, I kind of had to like score them around the edge, and I could pop them apart. Then I'd run it back together and put a piece of tape in there.
Wait, so would you have to roll it all the way to the end and then?
No, wherever it broke at. Yeah. If it broke in the middle, I could just put it around the sides, put a little tape on it.
This shit before my time.
You grew up with CDs.
Yeah, you're a CD baby.
No. I had VHSs and tapes.
Cassette tapes.
No, I had cassette tapes too.
You grew up on Blu-ray.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Nigga, you only a year older than me. Like, shut the fuck out of here. Nigga, I had tapes. And I used to, like, record off the radio, all that shit. I had never fixed a fucking tape. I ain't got that fucking time. I always had copies. And every time I got a tape, I immediately made a fucking copy. One for my boy and one for me. Because I know I'm either gonna lose the original. I'm gonna take that shit to school because we used to take our radios to school and shit because we have like after school shit or we be at a gym for practice or whatever. Take your radio, take your tape, whatever you want to listen to.
We used to have Walkman.
Walkmans, yep, Walkman too. And I had I was bumping 400 Degrees. I was bumping Ice Cream Man from Master P. And motherfucking Hard Knock Life. I want to say it's volume 2, but it must have been volume 1. No, it was Streets is Watching. The Streets is Watching album.
I was driving during all that shit. So
I wasn't old enough.
Car, boy. I was bumping all that in the whip, boy.
I wasn't old enough.
When that cassette recorder came out, done.
Dog, but you can put the cassette tape in the car with your CD player.
Oh yeah,
that was a wrap
until you hit that bump.
Like I had the Walkman that had the anti-skip protection. Yeah. So here's the trick, right? You put the shit in between your seat and your center console, and it reduced the skip of the songs. I promise you. Now I had a BMW, right? It's like 86. That was my first car. The 86 Beamer. That was my dad gave it to me. It was fucked up, so I went and got some parts and shit. My man Kafie had fixed it because that was his whole shit was like fixing cars. That's even today. That's his thing. So he fixed the shit, everything but the fucking flywheel. Like I just couldn't find a flywheel for 86 BMWs.
Oh man,
not for the motor I had and shit. So
not then.
Yeah, and I would say so when you try to start it, it'd be like swing, swing. Shit was funny as hell. Like I'd be at school,
and like Wayne's
word, and like so I'd be at school, and like I would put the car in neutral, and then I open my door a little bit, stick my foot out, try to push the car a little bit until I feel the flywheel kind of like click in the gear, and then I start it and it start right up every time. I push it up a little, it start right up. I don't remember the point of the story. I don't even remember the point of the fucking story, dog. What were we talking about?
Time the fuck out, dog. I'm waiting on the break, dog. I'm like, damn, where you going?
I'm waiting to hear about this flywheel, this swinging flywheel.
What are we talking about? I lost track.
Oh my god, dog! What are you drinking, dog? You are fucked up right now.
Blue Nile. It's the Blue Nectar, dog. It's the Blue Nectar.
Oh my god!
It's the Blue Nectar, bro.
Nigga, we was talking about music
first, dog.
We talking about the.
Oh, so yeah. So I used to put the CD player in his little holder in there, and I put like some napkins underneath it, and it wouldn't bounce. So the sheets would be I could press forward or backwards or whatever, and play my shit, and it sees the bump like that shit. Like my tape deck was cold in that fucking Beamer, dog.
Found where he was going.
I forgot where I was going with the fucking story. The flywheel.
I don't know where the flywheel had to do with anything.
It had absolutely nothing. It had but it was a cosmetic. It was like a thing that was special about that car.
It had nothing to do with the fucking CD player, dog.
But it was absolutely.
He didn't know where the fuck it was going. He just.
But it was my first car, and that was that's a characteristic that had stood out for that car. Because I could never replace that flywheel. So as I was trying to tell the story, I talked about it. Yeah. It didn't go together, but it was just a characteristic of the fucking car.
Right. Nigga said, I don't even know where.
He stopped his whole story. Said, I don't know where I'm
going. It's like that damn flywheel.
That shit's be funny as hell. My pops be mad as hell. I leave at night, but swing. But as soon as that bitch start, 400 degrees.
They hated me because I started my ship. That shit was like, whoa. That shit was a beast.
Nigga. Then that 86 Corolla came. That sound system was trash. It was garbage.
I had an 81 Corolla.
The 86 Thunderbird.
Yeah, the
Thunderbird.
My mom had a Thunderbird.
5.0 in that boy. Man, that boy haul ass.
And then I got my fucking Cavalier GT. Mustang. I got my Cavalier GT convertible.
Yeah, I got a Vet now. So.
Mustang sound better.
You know what I have?
Vet sounds better.
Sure, that does sound better.
Vet sounds great.
Lenny Brown.
You got a vet?
See, when I say that, people say you ain't gonna be borrowed. I'm just insured. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
He said he got a new car replacement. He crashed that bitch up. He getting the 23.
Please, cuz.
You know I am.
Yeah. Get the 23. Be like, no, I can't believe you ruined it.
Yeah, what color does this one come in?
Right? Word. That Stingray cold. So.
Yeah.
That shit cold.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you found your way back to the story. So, anyway, that being said,
That was classic.
thank everybody for listening tonight.
Yay.
Listening to this foolishness. Like, thank Pops for coming out. Hope to have you back again soon, man.
I'll be back. This is family to me.
Yeah, that's right. So,
Anytime. You welcome back
Right.
anytime.
Hey, shout out to D in that story, man. I ain't go nowhere for a minute,
Plus,
dog.
I'm trying to get C to bet me. So.
see, for what? He ain't gonna pay up. What you want to pay?
He don't never pay.
He gonna pay.
dog.
Hold on, wait. I got a text message. The transfer is coming. Give it about a month. It is coming. I promise you. It's coming before a month.
No, even offshore accounts get here faster than that. What you talking about?
This coming from Antarctica, dog. You know that sometimes.
What kind of car you drive? Don't lie. It took you 12
It's got an engine.
I drive a lawnmower, man.
He said a Hummer Power Wheel.
Chevy.
I want to thank y'all for inviting me out, man.
Anytime, man. Anytime you
man.
walk out the house, nigga, we just be here talking shit.
I know.
As you know.
You know I listen.
As you know.
Right. So anyway, till next week, everybody. Have a good night. Be safe out there. Holla.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, happy birthday to D.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday, bro.
Absolutely, man.
We
We'll
out.
holla at y'all.